Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball. It's Nick Margevicius, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this inning. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Left fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush batters.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's been held in check in the series, just 1 for 12 coming in. 1-0 the count. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot. Kyle Gibson is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Batting fourth.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So now to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ball 2 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The count now at 2-1. Gibson gets the sign and delivers. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Leading off the Texas.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Robinson Chirinos is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Chirinos. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robinson Chirinos goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. A ball and a strike. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
That is 7. The third baseman.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Career against Kyle Gibson, comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Gibson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Seager has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for outnumbered. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. At the plate, Jake Fraley slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Comes into this one with 3 hits in 11 at-bats in the series. First offering on its way. Seager on second. Fraley on at first with nobody out. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Now batting, shortstop, D.
Digging in now, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. 0-1, no play.
Throw over to the bag. Runners back. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Dylan Moore, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the... So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And there's ball 1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting up, the first base.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2-2 now. Here's a ball bounced out to the shortstop, Gordon. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. This pitch is popped up. Odor trying to get there, and there's one away.
The batter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Tom Murphy. Fouled off. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt in.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Gibson comes set. Here's the 1-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 27.
Coming to the plate now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Mariners forced to settle for one. On now. Standing in now, Hunter Cole.
The right fielder.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
The batter, number 5.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Henniger will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out, number 1. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. In there, no balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Weekly hit to third. And there are two away now.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Fraley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But two here in the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. 2 balls and a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. Seager will make the turn for second. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
In now, Jake Fraley, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 6-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Dylan Moore is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Hit toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Colby Allard answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Jesse Chavez comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. The 0-1. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So digging in now, Tom Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning. Now in
leading off for Texas, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike one. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Todd Frazier is retired to lead off the fifth. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
No balls and a strike to count. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Slider laid off for a ball. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. There's the 2-1 home.
That's ball 3. Counted 3-1.
Hit out toward second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Sure took a healthy hack that time. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
0-1 the count. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jake Fraley. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Little chopper back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? Stepping in, Hunter Cole. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The right fielder, Hunter.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now from the stretch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batter.
Stepping in, Danny Santana. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull a string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 hits here for Texas. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. His second home run of the game, and it's now 7-4. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roy, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Dylan Moore. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next is the out.
Jose Martinez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Rangers 4. All set for the start of the inning. So coming to the plate, Todd Frazier. No hits to this point.
Todd Frazier.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1. The count is 1-2. That's outside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. In there, strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1-2. Cody Allen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 31.
Now at the plate, Tom Murphy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now batting.
Digging in, Dom Thompson-Williams. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Williams.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like the hit here. A-Rod didn't like the hit here. The only guy that seemed to like the hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Shot toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Now batting. Number 8.
So now to the plate, Jake Fraley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Allen's ready, and the pitch. Drilled down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready with the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now pitching for Texas.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. The 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, but he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Striding in once again, Dylan Moore. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Oh and 1, here it comes. 1-1.
1 strike.
Has a look, now the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A shot down the first baseline. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Long throw to third. They'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Lined hard toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again.
He got a mistake right there but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Andrus has it. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Mariners lead it 13-4. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ball even at 2-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count at 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Joey Gallo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 out with a man at first. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail by a bunch. Stepping up to the plate, Dom Thompson-Williams. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Tried to drag Bud himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third base.
Striding into the box, Kyle Seager. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Andrus, throw on to first, won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Up next for Seattle.
Mitch Haniger. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First pitch coming, here it is. Runners going in the dirt, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit out towards second. Odor is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirino.
Leading off the catcher.
Austin Adams comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Austin Adams.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So stepping in, Danny Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Santana.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, back outside.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
13-4 the way this one ends. Seattle scored a lucky 13 in this one. Nick Margevicius gets the win on the